What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to Tattooing with Ben. I'm Ben Verhook. Today's gonna be a real good video. We're going on Reddit and we're gonna find the absolute shittiest tattoos that you could find. Trust me, there's some bad ones out there. Just be glad that they're not on you, all right? Let's go check them out. The raunchy world of Reddit. Now, you may be wondering where to find shitty tattoos on Reddit. Well, that's simple. You just go to shitty tattoos. All right, here we have what looks to be an attempted version of Jasmine from Aladdin and the tiger. I forgot his name, but man, that face looked like it got smashed with a hammer. The whole thing looks wonky as fuck. Her hair looks like a Michelin tire wrapped around her forehead. That blue down there where her boob is just all patchy and shit. The tiger's face is just like definitely looked like it just had a stroke. It's interesting how there's like dark, thick outlines on the top of the tiger, and then on the bottom it's like fine lines. The script looks like dog shit. I mean, it's all around bad tattoo. It's laughable. There was an attempt, you know what I mean? God. Oh my God. All right, first of all, what the fuck even is this? It looks like a, I don't know, the top, what I'm assuming is supposed to be clouds. It looks just like little, almost like upside down scales. And then there's a head of what looks to be a snake, but just, mouth looks like it's got a bunch of black beans in it and then just got punched in the face. In front of that stuff is that more clouds or is that scales? Either way, it looks like shit. And then below that, I don't know if that's supposed to be a rib cage or like an old Elvis style microphone, but either way, it looks like shit. And another fucking jacked up snake. First of all, it looks like shit already. Just imagine what it's gonna look like years down the road when all those lines spread and all that dark shit shading is just exaggerated. And it's so dark. If there's any resolution to this, it's lots and lots and lots of laser. Whoo! Man, that one's bad. Look at that fucking water. Just little fucking whoops, whoops. Whoops is the whole theme of this fucking tattoo. Big old chunky, cross-eyed, angry, koi fish. Jacked up ass yin yang. All the saturation is patchy. It's so huge. It looks like someone who obviously is not experienced and someone who probably shouldn't have done a tattoo that big that early in their attempt at tattooing. Holy fucking shit, that is bad. Luckily, it's light enough it could be blasted over with something to salvage it. I mean, like an entire heavily saturated, very bold back piece can blast over that to where you can't even see the original shit anymore. But my God, that's fucking bad.
Hell yeah, brother. That's our niece I seen her over at the NASCAR race. She's real dedicated.
Man, she got a NASCAR on each of her 3 back rolls. They're not, well, they are awful, but they're not the worst thing I've ever seen. But man, just odd placement, like stacked on top of each other, like little stickers. I mean, shit, must be dedicated, I guess. I just kind of, the only thing I could say is I kind of want to see what the person looks like. I want to see what their face is, how many teeth they have. Man. Poor kid, whoever this is, that this is the tattoo of himself that's going to be living forever. Man, I don't know. I don't know who this was supposed to be, but to me it looks like a mix between Hank Hill and Gilbert Gottfried. I mean, the motherfucker looks like they got lemon squeezed up his nose. Looks like he's about to sneeze. And the shading, man, looks like he just crawled out of a chimney. Got soot all over his face. Oof. The reaction on the face of the person in this tattoo is the reaction on the face of anyone who's looking at this tattoo. I guarantee it. Whew, this guy's trying to send a message. Dead pedophiles don't reoffend. And while he's right, I mean, you can't argue with that. You know, I'm not condoning you go out and do that, but I also am under the belief that those kind of people should not be able to do what they do. But this ain't about the message. This is about the tattoo itself. Whew, it looks like dog shit. And the sad thing is, it looks like it was done in an actual professional shop. Why you got to do your homework. I actually have a video on that. If you want to learn how to like do your homework and find the right artist for you, you can find that right there. But man, back to this shitty tattoo. The lettering, you can tell he traced each letter from like an alphabet. Just looks like shit. The spacing on all the letters are all fucked up. The thickness on the letters are all fucked up. Some of them connect, some of them don't. The lines are all shitty. And then the little force field around the letters are all inconsistent and fucked up. The filigree is all just wonky and not flowy and looks like little sperms. And the background shit, I don't know if they're going for like rock with cracks in it or like clouds with lightning, but either way, it looks like dog shit. And he's got to wear it on the side of his head for the rest of his life. All right, let me take a quick break from these reactions, these shitty tattoos. Let's get our eyes refreshed from these fucked up tattoos we've been seeing, recalibrate them shits. Meanwhile, why don't you take a look down below? I got some new merch available. I got some prints, I got some tattoo books. Might want to check them out. Get something, hang them up at your home, hang them up at your work, hang them up at your tattoo station if you're a tattooer. Also, like this video if you're enjoying it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Now let's get back to these shitty tattoos. This one's funny because I know exactly what tattoo they were trying to get. I know what picture they're trying to bring in. It's probably this one right here. I almost guarantee it. I've seen it done a handful of times at my shop. I've done it once or twice. So I know this girl brought that picture in and says, I want this. And then if she get wound up with this, you know she is not happy. But I mean, do your homework. I don't hate this tattoo. I mean, yeah, it's a shitty tattoo. It's done bad, but it's fucking hilarious. Like, this is the guy that's drunk at every party, walking around with his shirt off, got this tattoo just for that opportunity, lives for that opportunity in that scenario, is just like, oh, check it out, and becomes your best friend right away. I'm not gonna say it's my least favorite tattoo, but honestly, it's not even done that bad. I've seen a lot worse, but I thought I'd include it anyway. It's a good one. It's a good one of the bad ones. Oh my fucking God. Holy shit. At first glance, this looked like a fucking hospital picture. This looks like a fucking motorcycle accident. Like, what the fuck? What is all that on the shoulder? And then I could see that there's supposed to be like music note lines and shit, but god damn. Looks like she got sliced up and sewn back together in an alleyway. I don't even know what the fuck that even is. Is that like a hairless rat? Or maybe it's a polar bear drinking from an upside down Coca-Cola bottle or something? Or what the fuck even is that? Some kind of ferret? What are those red things? I don't know. So many questions. If there's that many questions when looking at a tattoo, it's not a good one. This wouldn't be a shitty tattoo video without a juggalo tattoo in it, wouldn't it? I mean, man, I've seen a lot of juggalo tattoos and most of them are not good. Maybe it's part of their culture or something I'll never understand, really. I'm not part of that shit, you know? If that's what you're a part of, then more power to you. Everyone's entitled to their own shit. But, man, this is bad. Like, looking at this, if I could hear a tattoo, this is what I hear when looking at this. Whoop whoop. Holy shit. Now this dude wanted to get Benjamin Franklin because he's on a $100 bill. I'm assuming it's because, you know, it's a high denomination number of money. That's his way of flexing that he makes big bucks or whatever, but doesn't look like he shelled out big bucks to get a throat tattoo. And now the Ben Franklin looks like he got smashed in the face with a frying pan. Boing. He's looking at you like, he's going,
what was that you say?
oh my God. At least it's probably gonna heal light enough you could blast over it, but my God, if he does, pay some money for that shit. Otherwise you're gonna have 2 mistakes on your throat. Oh, Jesus. Woo. Whoever Sully is, man, surely doesn't look good in that tattoo. That shading looks beat to shit. One eye is going down, one eye is going up, that hair. I mean, this is just a perfect example of people trying to do portraits before they're able to do portraits. Portraits are something that is really hard to do and you need proper training on. And by training, I mean learning from someone who does portraits and doing a bunch of your own on paper, like, you know, fucking charcoal or pencil or whatever the fuck. This person is like fucking people up trying portraits out on skin and ooh, that looks beat to shit. Oh man. Curious to see what that other portrait on there looks like. It's hard to tell, but it doesn't look like it's half as bad as this one. But like I said, it's hard to tell. Oh, damn. That is like kindergarten level shit. Fucking partially shaded. Oh my God. Like, what do I even say about this? Those flowers on the bottom? It looked like maybe there was an attempt at another tattoo underneath it, and then they just decided to cover it up with this fucking person in a ski mask tattoo. What the fuck? Nice emo Avril Lavigne fucking lip piercing. Oh my God. And those flowers too, with the little fucking curly cues. Oh, damn, we've seen some real fucked up tattoos today. I don't know if I'm gonna sleep right tonight. Sometimes I like looking at these just to make me feel better about how I am. You know, if I feel like I'm, you know, a little down on myself, I'm hypercritical on my tattoos. I always like to zoom in on things, the doom zoom as they call it, and get down on myself. But you know, it helps when I look at dog shit tattoos like this to make me feel like, you know, maybe I'm not that bad. And I came from somewhere pretty similar to that and shitty myself. It makes me feel better about where I am. It makes me feel affirmed in my understanding and my beliefs that proper training and apprenticeship is very important. And it's also important that you do your homework and find the right artist for you. Anyways, thanks for watching. Check out my merch below. If you liked the video, hit the like button. It'll help get my videos out to more people. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. There'll be more videos like this in the near future. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.